Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. And he cuts out the supply. Milan looking to pass their way through. Spread out to the left. Gnabry. Gnabry plays it in. Philip Lahm, Jim Beglin, one of the greatest fullbacks ever, perhaps.
Oh, without doubt, Peter. He's definitely in that category when it comes to legendary players. I don't think I've seen someone as adaptable, as dependable, both going forward and having to get back too. Plus, he's got that excellent leadership he's always displayed, and he's won everybody's respect.
Yeah, and once described by one of the world's greatest managers as the most intelligent player I ever coached. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Araujo promptly onto that, and that is that. Nedved, and it's Lahm. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Milan are looking to break at pace. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Out to the left it goes. Thuram tries making a foray down the right. And he was quick to react. Van Basten, foot in. Nedved. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nedved! That's pretty clear, it is a foul. Thuram has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
You just can't argue with the referee there, Peter. He spelt it out for him earlier.
Want to be quick to recover this. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's ambitious. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
And it's Nedved. Nedved. Good, strong midfield running. It's Nedved! Mighty close.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Now it's Gnabry. Threads one in. And that pass just didn't quite work. Tries from distance. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Van Basten actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Milan with the corner, there first. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's Dembele. He's had it taken off him. Gnabry just eases him off the ball. And it's Van Basten. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, that's well spotted. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Now it's Van Basten. Nedved applies the finish! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Nedved brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Over to the left. Gnabry gets into a good position. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Cannavaro. Looking for the run. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's picked his way through. And it's Thuram. Davids. Who's looking wide. Looking to play him in. Rodri. And here's Van Basten. And he's managed to get rid. He's in a great... Van Basten! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's Platini. Tries a measured ball. Good read, needed to be. Rodri. Cannavaro calmly anticipates.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
That's a shade optimistic. He won't be happy with that one. Gnabry is one whose deliveries we all know about. Tries to play it through. Van Basten gets flagged offside. And the first half is done. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And the flag has stayed down. It's a good run, that. Great timing. And no, he's seen through all of that. That is good alertness. Koundé. Can he get on the end of this? Pullet receives it in a wide position. Koundé's cross. He rises! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. That has been cut short. Gnabry. And it's Michel Platini. Well read, nice interception. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And this is Van Basten. Messi, very much a man of this moment. He's shifting through the gears here. That'll be a corner. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Van Basten. Gullit. Look at the space here. Van Basten is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Vinicius Junior. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Played out to the left flank. Gnabry. There's the... He's got tall. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on. Oh, what has happened here? Davids. Shot could be on. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, it's Dembele. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And here's Van Basten. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Van Basten. Nicely shaped ball. Now it's Platini. And that's gone loose. Serves up across. Oh, nice touch. Delivers with whip. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Gullit is flagged offside.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Both sides
18.
then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
El dorsal 15. Messi. El dorsal 22. Serán sustituidos por...
Ambitious
el
ball
dorsal
here.
11.
Oh, well
El
measured.
dorsal 21. Bale. El dorsal
Last-ditch
10.
defending, but that'll
El
do.
dorsal 17. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio
The
de
pass is
jugadores.
intercepted. Messi. He's had a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Messi really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Cannavaro. And here's Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Musiala. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Guti.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Habrá 2 minutos de
Could be
descanso.
danger here. Lovely pass, but this is Messi. That's going to go a long way. Musiala. Lam gets it clear. And that's it. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Your reflections then, Jim?
Milan certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. Oh, good spread. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Jr., in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Platini. And it's Rijkaard. Played out to the left flank. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Rijkaard. That's a cute ball. Araujo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well, the less said about that pass, the better. No, that's been intercepted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Played out wide. Schneider. Oh, they can break here. Oh, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Vinicius Jr. So what can they make of this? And this is Bale. Bale! That is some save from Khan!
Bale made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Milan have a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Knocks it into space. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Knocks it out wide. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the keeper has it. Milan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Vinicius Jr. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Platini will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Azar. Played in early. Cleared without hesitation. Schneider. Great vision. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Thuram. That's Rijkaard. Araujo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Pings in a bullish header. Superb goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Pass is just off target. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Schneider. He's found a way through. Shot could be on. And this is... Oh, shooting chance! Thuram. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Milan leading 1-0 at the break. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And he's searching through. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Over to the left. Koundé. Now the delivery. Big header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
That has earned a reprieve. Has a shot! It's anyone's ball now. And he's there to get it away. Thuram. Ah, he's given it away.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's through and all alone. That's going to go a long way. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Hullet. And this is Hullet. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Gives it back. And it's Koundé. He's in a great position here.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
He's having a shot! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. So we've reached the hour mark. Schneider. Ronaldo is herring after that one. And it's Azar. Makaleli. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Saliba cuts out the pass.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's ambitious. And that is doing no harm at all.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 20.
So, time for
Cristiano
changes
Ronaldo.
on both sides, actually.
Numero 13. Hazard. Lasciano il campo
No, that
per
was never going to
al
make it.
numero 8. Griezmann. Il numero 22. Attenzione, un cambio.
Tries to play it through. Pele. Thuram deals with that comfortably. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Now it's Hullet.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Cannavaro. Szoboszlai. That's very neat. That is good strength. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Real chance! And he can clear it away. Out of play for a throw. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Pele. Del Piero receives it in a good position here. That is good alertness. No, again there's no way through. And here's Hullet. Koundé has it in a wide position.
Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Thuram makes the interception. Platini is onto it in a flash.
Milan really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
He has found the way through. He is just caressing the ball. And it's Rijkaard.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
And he's had it nicked away. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And that is as far as it goes. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as, to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. And we're underway. Out to the left it goes. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Leonardo Bonucci. He's as imposing as they come, Peter, and he knows just how to use his physical attributes to make life difficult for attackers. He's also got a very good eye for a killer long ball, so...
He's got full! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Lofted upfield. It's not an especially good pass, that. Griezmann. Terrific header! Harmlessly behind. Rummenigge. Now it's Neymar. Rummenigge. He's found a way through. And that has been clubbed away. And that's been won straight back. Bullet. Arsenal are applying all the early pressure.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Rummenigge. Neymar. Oh, Rummenigge! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, such a clever touch. Takes a shot! It's a loose ball. And that should get the job done. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Hullet. McAllister is always scanning the pitch for targets. That has been cut short. He is through here! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. McAllister does really well to win the ball there. Oh, that's fabulous! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's forced to go back. And it's Neymar. And the counter is on. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Vieira. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Araujo is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Just eases him off the ball. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, shoots! Played with speed from back to front. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He is just caressing the ball. The pressing's intense, and it's paid. He's gone for goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Costa Curta. Here's Nagatomo. Nice interception, well timed. Koundé has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. That's an imaginative pass. Soboslai. Great chance! And it's Hullet. McAllister into the channel. He's in plenty of space here. Corner given. And now they can spring out of defence.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
And he's straight offside. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Rummenigge is onto this. Lofted in. It's a mighty effort! Goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
goal, number 11,
a horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Arsenal really were asking.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but when...
Climbs up big! And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Now it's Hullet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Alexander-Arnold. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Platini. Tries to pass it through. Goes for goal! Oh, that's fabulous! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Arsenal are level. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Khan punts it upfield. Can he get it through? Oh no, that was never going to make it. Oh no, what has happened here? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And it's Hullet. It's a good ball out wide. He has found a way through. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Hullet might just make this.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, that's clear-cut. It's a free kick. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Alexander-Arnold is always looking to play quality balls. Now it's Hullet. He won't be happy with that one. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, good-looking ball. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Van Basten finds himself offside. Rijkaard. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He might be in here! Szoboszlai, given the lift of his goal. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, well played, well played. And he's there to belt it away.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Kunde making good progress on the right-hand side. Now this could be a chance. Szoboszlai! Now that's a real chance missed.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Well, there's the clearance.
Arsenal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Played back in. Now, can they get him away? Ball driven to... Oh, smashing header! Oh, no, that could be a costly miss. Pull it.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Looking to play him in. Szoboszlai! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Now, what about a counter-attack? Neymar looking to penetrate opposition lines. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 13.
We have got changes here
Bullets.
from both sides, in fact.
Number 10, Griezmann. Number 7, Szoboszlai. Coming on the field, number 18,
Keeper's not concerned by
number
that.
8,
The moans and groans are predictable.
Number
He felt
19,
compelled to try.
Messi. Substitutions taking place.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And here's Suarez. Knocks it out wide. And this is Luis Suarez. They've got a corner here. All hands on deck for this one.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Aimed beyond the defence. And Messi! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. So what do you take away from it all? The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then. It's a good ball out wide. Yaya Toure. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And that's played in low. And he's there to belt it away. That'll be a throw. And it's Yaya Toure. And that's been intercepted. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Otto made a surge from full-back, as it turned out. And the shot! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Searching pass he's played there. Looking for the run. Pull it. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Van Basten. Tries to pass it through. Some resolute defending there. Out towards the flank. Yaya Toure. Passing nice and neat. There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he thumps it clear. He's gone forward. Out to the right. Good read, needed to be. Pull it. And here's Hullet. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Pass somewhat off target. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That's been cut out, well played. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Kyoto Sanga?
Clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's tidy. Serginho going face-to-face with his great rival. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And reclaimed it in a trice. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he was quick to react. He's going to be disappointed with that. Knocks it into space. Well, that is not the best ball, and And he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Rijkaard cuts it out. Vieira. Spread out to the left. Rijkaard gets across and deals with it. Not the most accurate pass. Threads one in. Hullet. And this is Hullet. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough. He's gone for goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. This possibly the last play of the half. Header! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Arsenal are up by one then, but really feel they should be up by more.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Arsenal have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And we are back on the way.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And the pass is intercepted. And it's Hullet. Yaya Toure. And this is Hullet. He is through here. Hullet had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Bellingham. Van Dijk. And it's Rijkaard. Rijkaard. Tries to play it through. Oh, important interception.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Szoboszlai! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Now, can they get him away? That looks a good ball through. He's shifting through the gears here. No way through, so back it comes. That is a brilliant interception.
Kyoto Sanga really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And it's Yaya Toure. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? The message is clear. None shall pass. Serginho. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now. Bellingham really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Maldini.
Arsenal are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
And here's Hullet. That's a shade optimistic.
Kyoto Sanga appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
Rummenigge! That is some save from Khan. Szoboszlai.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, it's Van Basten. And he's intervened well there. Played back to the goalkeeper. Maldini. Van Dijk. Bellingham. That pass has been well intercepted. Rijkaard. Can he get it through? Oh, that's well spotted.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now that's well seen too. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Maldini gets across to intercept that. Arsenal close now to seeing this one through to the end. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's picked his way through.
Arsenal can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that will be the final act. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. Couldn't squeeze it through. That's good running with the ball. And it's Soboslai.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Knocks it out wide.
Well, it's safe to say, Peter, we're in the presence of defensive royalty here.
And so what is it that makes Paolo Maldini so regal?
Well, I think the fact that he almost never had to make a tackle says it all. He just doesn't need to. With him, it's all about anticipation, positioning, and reading the game superbly. There's very few who were able to do...
He rises! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Odo. Can he get on the end of this? Hullet. And that's played in low. Cleared without complication. Now that's a lovely exchange. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Thuram gets rid without sophistication. Thuram. Yaya Toure. Looking to play him in. Chance for a shot! Goal! Arsenal!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Serginho. He is through here! Played in deep. Schmeichel claims it, and the danger passes. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Arsenal are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Danger averted for now. Yaya Toure. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Soboslai! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Pelé. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough,
And the shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's with the keeper. Chooses to go back. Always onto this. He has found a way through. That is a brilliant interception. And that has been clubbed away. And this is Nedved. 15 minutes till half-time. And here's Hullet. And it's Serginho. Looking for a runner. Serginho was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Hullet. And he's there to get it away. And that's been won straight back. Szoboszlai has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Odo. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And here's Hullet. Foot in.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Dembele is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Hullet. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great.
Gets his head on it! No mistake! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came...
Real chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's in! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Nedved. Dembele. Shoots! In he goes again. It's in! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to...
And it's half-time here. Arsenal are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Quite a half, more of the same please. Score at the interval, 2-2. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Arsenal are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time.
There's the shot! And he's done it!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Arsenal get themselves into the lead.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Otto. And it's Van Basten. And it's Serginho. He's found a way through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Vieira. That's an excellent interception. Oh. He's having a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Van Basten. Tries to play it through.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, it's Dembele. And he's in on goal! Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. He can get that clear. Vieira.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 16.870 espectadores.
And it's Szoboszlai. Serginho. And he's managed to get free. Serginho's... Oh, what a climb! And he's heaved it away. And here's Hullet. And the pass is intercepted. Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. Yaya Toure. And Yaya Toure! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That's a decent clearance. He's having a go! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That pass has been well intercepted. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now there's a fight. Goes for a shot! It's a goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
So smooth. A signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Nesta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Ball driven towards the far post. Yaya Toure. Van Basten. Chance, surely! That's another chance! Goal! Arsenal! And they get themselves in front!
Gol del Arsenal.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
El dorsal 9 será reemplazado por el dorsal 19, Makelele.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
He's shifting through the gears here. Big chance! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Odo. Now Yaya Toure. A probing pass.
Arsenal can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Rummenigge. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Vieira.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Probably be looking to play it square from here.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Thuram. He won't be happy with that one. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Arsenal.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. So we're up and running. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's got away. And here's Hullet. Well, of course, Italy has always been the place to be when it comes to defensive maestros, and here is a prime example. So how highly do you rate this fella, Alessandro Nesta?
Well, he's without doubt one of the very best they've produced. He's been mature well beyond his years since those younger days, blending power, speed, technique, and really good intelligence and ability to read the game. It's no surprise to me that so many have aspired to be just like him.
Turan. Araujo. Serginho. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warned.
He gets big. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Van Dijk. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
That'll be a throw-in. In with the challenge. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Dink through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Havertz. Perez. Still goalless at the moment. And here's Mbappe. Now, can they get it back? For Van Basten. Koundé cuts out the pass. And it's dealt with by the out-rushing keeper. Serginho. Can he get it through? Soboslai. He's tried one! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Van Dijk is there to clear. Nesta attempts a clearance. Tries to pass it through. Serginho gets into a good position. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. João Neves. Perez looks to get on the end of this. Taken back almost at once. Well, that looks a decent ball. Played back in. Koundé receives it in a good position here. And it's Palmer. Tries to play. He's had a shot! Yaya Toure. Half an hour played now. Serginho. Ball driven towards the far post. And it's hoisted clear. Now, can they get him away? Chance! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Van Basten. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Palmer, a player who needs no introduction. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And this is Perez. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And it's Koundé. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Up he goes! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Palmer. Ambitious ball here. No, he's just misjudged that one. Yaya Toure
has been indicated.
Arsenal finding their passes. Now it's Perez. Looking to play him in. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Palmer. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here.
Yeah, this could well be defining when you're looking back on events.
He's well positioned, takes a shot! And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think, on the whole, the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Arsenal leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So off we go once more. Arsenal carrying a one-goal lead. Oh, can he get onto this? Thuram gets across to intercept that. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well read, nice interception. Van Basten has found the net here, of course. It's a pretty loose pass.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Yaya Toure. Nesta. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Can he spark a counter here? Palmer. Crunching tackle. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He's shifting through the gears here. No, again, there's no way through. Corner given. It's their second corner of the game. Havertz tries to clear, and Yaya Toure! They've done it! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
He's a sharp little ball here. That has not gone well. And it's Koundé. Koundé's cross. He's got full. Deftly away.
The attendance for this match was 60,810.
And the pass is intercepted. Aimed beyond the defence. He has found the way through. Big chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Bullet just eases him off the ball. Odo. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
It's come to nothing.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 29.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Palmer. And Alexander-Arnold. Pires. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Pires. Could move up a gear here. And it's made its way to him. Leicester did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Yamal. Yamal puts his foot on the gas.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Keeper's got good distance on that. And it's Van Basten. Oh, this is a great position.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Serginho. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Knocks it into space. Odo. Now, what about a counter-attack? Pullet providing an outlet on that flank. Gets his head on it! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Arsenal find a position of real strength now. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Hullet. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's a throw-in. João Neves, not the most accurate pass.
Has been indicated.
And it's Yaya Toure. Over to the left. And here's Soboslai. Perez. And that is that. Arsenal, just a thrill to witness here. Quick.